What up, food tubers? I hope you're well. Today is a great day because we are making a nut roast. And for me, the nut roast is about a beautiful dinner, a beautiful meal, textures, contrast, sweetness, savouriness. It's a wonderful opportunity to love your veg. We're using some interesting things like quinoa, nuts, chestnuts, spices, dried fruit, and I'm gonna put it together with a sauce and some melted cheese and lovely herbs. You're gonna love it. Okay, so first job, preheat your oven to 180 degrees Celsius, 350 Fahrenheit. Next, let's chop up the squash. I wanna just dice up the squash into roughly 1 centimetre chunks. I'm going to add a couple of tablespoons of oil. Let's get the squash straight in. We're not going to completely cook stuff in the pan. We're just going to take the rawness out and start sharing some flavours. I'm using Vac Pack chestnuts here. You can get them in all the supermarkets. And if you put them in whole and bring them back to life by roasting them with things like rosemary, okay, they're absolutely delicious. I want 1 onion. Let's just finely chop that. 2 cloves of garlic. Celery. We definitely want to start the process of seasoning with sea salt and pepper. About half a teaspoon of cayenne, a little pinch of smoked paprika. I want 1 level teaspoon of dried oregano. So I'm just going to quite crudely cut up a lovely couple of field mushrooms. About 40 grams of butter. Just a little bit of lemon zest. Gives a really nice contrast. Our veg here is off the heat now. Over here, we've got 100 grams of mixed nuts, Brazils, walnuts, hazelnuts, cashew nuts. Next job, I need to bash my nuts, which is a lovely opportunity for you to get all the frustration in your life out, but with good reason and purpose. Ah, nice. Bashed up nuts. I'm going to put this into the bowl. Next, in with the quinoa and the dry fruit, 4 lovely, large, free-range eggs. Obviously, the eggs are going to really help to bind the dish. We're going to go straight in like that, all the juices, and we'll mix that up. I've rubbed this dish with butter, and I've just lined it with some greaseproof paper just to make it doubly safe that it just pops out nice and easy. So I'm just going to pour this in with the nut roast. Like this. Squeeze as much as you can into there. So now I'm going to whack this in the oven for 45 to 50 minutes. I'm going to cook that until it goes golden and crisp and gorgeous. Then next, I'm going to show you how to make a brilliant sauce that I'm going to sit that on. So it's kind of cooking into each other with some melted cheese, herbs, and this sauce is called Salsa Rosa Picante. It's gorgeous. So I'm going to put a little olive oil into the tray. I'm going to get 2 chilies. I'm going to prick it. If you don't prick it, they'll explode in your face. And I just want to put the chilies in whole. I'm also going to go in with a stick of cinnamon, some garlic, just 2 cloves. I'm just going to get a small onion here, cut it into quarters and then into eighths. I'm going to go for this next part of the recipe with some thyme and just take the lovely little leaves off the stalk. I'm going to put this on top of the nut roast. Just move that thyme around so it's coated in the fat, and then it's going to crispen up and go gorgeous. I'm going to put it to one side, out of the heat. Go in with my tomatoes. What we can also do is add just a little bit of balsamic vinegar, 1 tablespoon. And I'll turn the heat down to really low. Simmer it for 10, 15, 20 minutes to really develop the flavors. And then I'll show you what to do with the nut roast next. It's going to be gorgeous. Look at that. Tip it onto its side like so. We can take that greaseproof paper off, place this in to this amazing sauce. And I'm just going to grate some nice bits of cheddar, and that's going to give it amazing flavor. It'll obviously melt and go gorgeous. We can then put our chili on the top, put the cinnamon on the top as well. I've got those thyme tips, remember? Put that over the whole tray. Pop it back in the oven now for about 10 minutes. Okay, so let's have a little look at that. I've purposefully let the grated cheese go over the edges and let the tomato sauce cook up the sides. I'm going to get myself a nice plate, some mashed potato. Let's get some lovely seasonal kale. Look at that. Gorgeous. Proper comfort food. Get that lovely thick sauce and just put it over one side of the nut loaf, over the kale. with a little new seasoned olive oil is an absolute dream. There you go. It is delicious. I'm gonna try it. Of course, you've got the crispy bits here, the soft bits there, all those lovely veggies. Let's get right in there with the salsa rosa picante. Absolutely delicious, guys. So until next time, happy cooking.